Oh, hey Sophia. Can't wait to get back to normal life, right? There you go. Have a seat. I'll see you in a half hour, John. Oh, okay.
So, it's your last day here. Are you excited to be getting out?
I guess so.
You'll be fine, you know. Just keep reading your books and exercising. You know, the things you do.
Thank you. You know I appreciate you.
Anyway, I need you to sign those papers in the folder there. These are just showing the progress you made for you to show your next psychiatrist if you decide to continue therapy.
Structure's important.
So, you have my number if you need to talk or anything, or whatever. Or you could email me, or Instagram, Facebook.
I deleted all my social accounts. Trying to be more studious and engaging. Here's to knowing more and increasing knowledge. That's the goal. I really appreciate you offering me to get items from the store every weekend. I'll definitely pay you back as I'm thanking you now instead of later.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to stress you out.
You won't stress me out. Sung Song asked, is there any single word that could guide one's entire life? The master said, should it not be reciprocity? Reciprocity. What you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others.
I could never say that word right.
Ditto. Well, until, I guess, just now.
Good word.
Yes, it is.
My favorite is cognizant.
It's a good reminder.
You know, once you get your ID, we need to do that float isolation thingy. Or if you don't, I could drive. Driving Miss Daisy. I'll be your chauffeur.
I have an ID. Just not a driver's license. But whatever floats our boat. Pun intended. The sensory deprivation chamber sounds gnarly, but also enlightening.
Thank you for trying to get info on fixing my car. I appreciate you. I have to find a mechanic, and I'm just useless at stuff like that.
Self-loathing is pointless. But you'll be okay. You are brilliant somewhere in that heart of yours. I appreciate you too.
I read what you sent me, you know. about living with regret. The heart wants what the heart wants. And that second to last line is very true. No regrets, live life, take chances, and have fun. Life is short.
Imagine the thought of living in someone else's shoes. One who has come to terms with life's ultimate fulfillment, generally wanting nothing more than to live the rest of their life certain of themselves, thus accomplished and happy. Every time I hear someone say life is short, I always have the urgency inside myself to think, no, it's not. I have no idea why I do this, but I do understand why people say such things.
I can't imagine the thought of living in someone else's shoes. I like my shoes. I don't like to think of myself as a person that says adages like life is short, but they do creep in there from time to time. Just like that adage, better late than never.
I wouldn't advise someone to live in someone else's shoes, though I do believe there's a certain amount of equity in doing so.
So, how are you doing?
Relaxing. Counting the hours till I'm gone, basically.
Oh, you'll miss us.
Guess I've been building up the nostalgia with these last weeks. Bittersweet, to say the least.
Well, hopefully we can stay in contact and the world doesn't swallow you up.
I will be missing y'all. Definitely.
I'd still like to photograph you. I mean, after the pandemic, if you're okay. I mean, if you have time. You could have a hot date with your afternoon girlfriend and have to come to the valley.
I enjoy being single, as I'm currently not expecting too much for myself in terms of afternoon girlfriend. Happy with simply being a happy-go-lucky male, willing to befriend and experience good memories with humble people. Start of a new spiritual light in myself. A belief I take with a grain of salt and grace.
It was a joke.
I know you were joking. Simply honoring our boundaries, not jokingly throwing a serious part of my life to the wayside. You understand?
Honoring our boundaries? Wow. Okay.
Well, I hope the earth has gotten a little bigger to you having said that. Faith in humanity restored.
When you say honoring our boundaries, it's like I've said something that made you feel uncomfortable. And I'm sorry if I did. Sometimes you speak in prose, and I don't understand you. The earth getting a little bigger, faith in humanity. I didn't understand. Perhaps I'm not as smart as I think I am.
It's not that I felt entirely uncomfortable, though picking up on little hints and cues from our conversation a while back had me reminiscing about some things that we had spoken about. So, when you joked about a afternoon girlfriend, I felt that a little bit. I thought it might be best to just provide some input that might benefit our friendship and overall mental wellness somewhere down the road. Trust me, I am far too familiar with jokes about side pieces and booty calls from the far left field Sean, as my cousin functions within. It's just different coming from you.
All right. It's done. My apologies. It'll be professional from now. For now on. My apologies again. You know, perhaps you should just lose my number. Goodbye.
That's what it has been, Sophia. Professional. We are friends, and of course, I don't mind being lighthearted and enjoying one another. And would you prefer I went along with the joke and hinted back myself? I'm single, and I get it. You are as well. I pick up on things just like you. If I hit on you, sexualizing everything about our friendship and thus putting out a different dynamic, we would only be functioning under that dynamic. If we both had our way, realistically, everything would remain that way.
What?
I enjoy you. With your humorous verve, also with your professional attitude. Doing us both a favor and not throwing one another under the rug, so to speak.
My bad. Like I said, the heart wants what it wants. But yeah, I should have known better. I've always said you intrigue me. But I'm an adult. And I have to, well, I have to know better. I shouldn't talk anymore. I enjoyed being with you. You made me a better person. I haven't been in this situation, so my bad. You should take care of you, vice versa. I really should treat you like I treat the others. But I'm human. And I feel what I feel. But I respect. It's not easy, but I respect you. Hopefully, you don't share this. Because I would lose my job. But in the interim, it made me feel good as it was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you think so much. I'm not a bad person. I just liked you. There was something about you. Whew. I digress. We'll stop. Professional is the key. I like my job. I'm good at it. Let's just leave it as it is, I guess.
Sophia, just don't make this hard on yourself. I care for your emotional spectrum, well-being. There is something very intuitive about setting boundaries, especially if it helps us to meet at mutual ground in some respects. I've broken hearts in the past. I've broken hearts in the past, and I'm used to emotional attachment because I enjoy reciprocation. Affection of the heart's deepest desire. Whoever messed with your heart in the past certainly left your emotions in the dark. And there is no telling what would linger had I jokingly egged your emotions on under certain circumstances. An emotional advance of sorts. I enjoy who you are, Sophia. This stems from a very innocent, divine, noble place in my heart.
Fuck off.
And just as you are guarded,
Fuck.
I am as well. Because I am good at reading people doesn't mean I can foresee your exact emotion bias or other sacred moments, whether future or current.
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying.
I would appreciate it if you would get along well with yourself. When no one else can see. When it feels alright to be alone for moments of reflection. And I hope you do. Never give up hope. We will continue to be friends and cherish these specific moments of reflection. You're the best. And thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day. I think you should delete my number.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds absurd.
Shakespeare.
I respect your decision, but
For the best, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the best. At least for me.
Weird.
Delete my number. I should have never given you my number. My fault. Am I angry? Yeah. Am I hurt? Yes. Definitely yes. But luckily you're leaving. Oh. Angry. Hurt. It's all good in the hood though. Professional? Yeah. You'll be fine. You don't need me. Definitely delete my number. You made me believe there was something there. And then you go throw this love shit back in my face. So yeah, you get this. Yeah, for you. Motherfucker.
Broken hearts lead to broken lives, captivating consequences.